Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, I mean from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Good afternoon. How is your day going? Shapo senen kolo konde for affair. We discuss a few things here on the matters that have been. Baba, this and shit. Metre. How's your day going? Idi actually have a JJ Banda. For those of you that may not be aware, chefwa no kwikata na kuchani, ndefo afen super wilefie. Ukumona wino based on a few things that have been trending in the country. Bakanabe saba shimuchindi kwa va Home Affairs Minister bali shirefi pabwelu kwa bola no kushinshikira otira Bakanabesa has been apprehended ku Zimbabwe. No, JJ Banda has been captured to Zimbabwe. And the country was following this issue. As you all know, there was a bounty. There was an amount on the head of our Kanabesa JJ Banda. 2 million techamwa no seka. Understand? Umuntu ngakweba utira mwacho andinga wamvaire idilu ngakupera 2 million mdala. Ni life ya chinja. Inshwabani weka mnabesa techamwanoseka. The entire country was looking. Kumolokutira Bakanabesa office mekwisa kwale bafe atapa riponsolo limu club olo likwisa. Twikafe turereshanyo utira nga uri boy alemoneka shanyo. We are looking for the man. This is what Insara can do. We've been looking for the man and now we are getting information that Bakanabesa has been in Zimbabwe. And the Home Affairs Minister updated the country that Bakanabesa bali ku Zimbabwe. Lelo this afternoon, News Diggers has just given an update regarding that issue. Uti atiba Zimbabwe bali mwikete Kanabesa JJ. Lero na bakana okumuchita release ku Zambian authority. Apa butafe tutu, that was a report that was shared by News Diggers Facebook. There otirati ba Zimbabwean authority bakapokola baku Zimbabwe bali mwikete JJ. Lelo nabakana otirati bapere ba Zambia kule nabate naba mu setting free naba muleka otira murumendo. After inquiring a few questions to so are you in the country legally? Do you have documentation to be in this country? After confirming to say, you have the papers, they've set him free utira. Sorry for the inconvenience. Can when you munko Ichintu Ichiponeshe Sonde Pam Saudelo. The ministers, I'm told there's a statement from the police saying that they are cooperating with Interpol to say, the issue is still underway. They are trying to, work hand in hand as collaborating enforcement officers to bring Bakanabesa back to this country. Often them I don't know about you, but there is a little bit of a problem. There is a relationship problem between us, between Zim. I don't know. It seems I was reading yesterday on a Zimbabwean website called ZimEye. ZimEye updated the country utirati. The government in Zimbabwe has just renamed a street, a road. There is a road in Zimbabwe which is named after Dr. Kaunda. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda Road in Zimbabwe, in Harare. That road has been renamed and removed Dr. Kaunda's name into Fidel Castro Road. What does that mean? As everybody is aware, Dr. Kaunda contributed massively to the entire Southern African region as far as, gaining independence was concerned. And as a way to honor, Dr. Kaunda, for those of you that may not be aware, has buildings named after him in several countries, several African countries, as a way to honor, to appreciate. Lelo, that is him, has just reported that ubuteko kulia nabufumia poishi na yabaka nabesa wakaunda and renamed it after Fidel Castro. A road that was named after Dr. Kaunda is, as a way to honor, has been renamed and given to Fidel Castro. Ichintu chiponeshe sonne pamsao. Chintu chakobati ngawamfwa kupapa ote nelenda yapona. Do we have international relationship problems with Zim? Because it's not been long that wakanebe sawa shimchindi kwa unagagwa vale baba Putin. You know, there was a video circulating ile vale romba baba Putin ucha mtu wafwe mwandoti Mozambique. We know of a country that is training in that country. You know, I don't want to sound like an alarmist, but I think that video is in public domain. You see, what seems to be going on? Do we urgently need our diplomatic, personnel to visit Zimbabwe as a way to try and find out what is going on there? Do we have a problem with our brothers there? Is there a problem with our relationship with our neighbors there? Because if that information is correct, under news diggers here, and that Zimbabwe na wakana pa utatutu kumichita sarenda ulia muntu to the Zambian authority. Ukukana is one thing. They picked him up, according to them, they picked him up, on immigration related issues, not to help us. They picked him up ukumona fe ukita find out inga chakwe bat aingire ukukonka nefunde liabo mchalo chili. And after their investigation, they released him to say, now kumanisha mapepa. Boy. Cheers, sorry for disturbing you. We have a crisis. Do we have a crisis in that particular regard? We need to, engage those that did the diplomatic studies to find out whether we have a problem with the relationship between us and our neighbor there. Because if they report on the Zim Eye, go and check out that website. They have reported that Zimbabwe na bachitari name road oyo bapere oyo bare itati Dr. Kaunda. Na bachinjeshi na kula ku Zimbabwe na bafumia po Kaunda na bapera Fidel Castro na bafumia. What does this mean? What is going on there? Do we have a relationship problem with our neighbor there? Because now it's very concerning that this particular issue now is escalating. Now the reporters are reporting that uteko kulana bukani nafe bana na bukano kista sarenda ba jeje banda ngamulemu fwa sana iseni mwebene mmusenda so the road is still Kaunda, my sister has confirmed. Yes. I see those that are in Zimbabwe, please confirm with us if that road is still called Kaunda. Because the Zim Eye, that is Zimbabwean website, updated yesterday. This information was updated yesterday. Uti that uliyobuteko na buchinjali road ishina. Na bafumye fya bukaunda. Utirata panomba iliani Fidel Castro Road. We need to find out from people that are in Zimbabwe to confirm that issue, if it's true, and indeed what that particular issue will mean. What is going on there? When Dr. President Mnangagwa won the election in that country, I think if my memory serves me right, vakanavesa vesu kunota vairekurya kuinauguration. I think he was a little bit occupied. And as you know, there was a little bit of talk with regards to how the elections in that country were held. You know, we saw a report from Nevas Mumba, which Zimbabwean government did not appreciate. And as you know, Dr. Nevas Mumba was sent to that country by the president of this country. So basically, the opinion that he was giving may have been understood to say it had the blessings of our president here. Maybe as that, I'm just trying to follow. Do you think that particular report that Vanevas gave, which was not very favorable to the Zimbabwean government, do you think that may have, potentially disturbed our relationship with Zimbabwe there? Because that, cooperating this international international police channel, these people had Vakanavesa in custody, and the news diggers is reporting that they have refused to hand him over. What does that mean? It is childish for them to rename the road because they are not in good shape with the Zambian current regime. Yeah, well, I agree with you. Vakanavesa Dama Bini Dauda Ishnanshid. Well, these reports were reported by the Zim-I. If you go to that website, you'll be able to see it. I think even on Facebook, you can look them up. Zim-I, Z-I-M, space, then I. It in Sophie I. You'll be able to see it. That they reported that Dr. Kaunda's name was removed from one of the roads that is in Zimbabwe, which is in honor of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. They renamed the name according to that website from Dr. Kaunda Road to Fidel Castro, meaning he was replaced. Our former president was replaced there in that country. So we need to just follow it up. What is going on there? What is going on there? I need your serious ruling regarding this matter. Meanwhile, Muilava Utinika apparatus register and make some money using the promo code Fontini1X. As you all know, between Wednesday and Fridays, 1xBet gives out 6,300 kwacha to 10 lucky winners per promo code. In a promo code, the Andia Fontini1X. 10 lucky people will receive 6,300 kwacha every Wednesday and Friday. So just make sure that you register to be able to qualify to win and enjoy those benefits. So getting back to this particular issue, nachirafu michin kule mulandu wakutindwa chikuhutira vakanavesa va JJ vapolisi na vapera futi statement utira awe uria muntu we are still in talks with Interpol, international police. The issue is still ongoing, and indeed they will give us a comprehensive statement after the entire issue has been completed. This is what the police in our country have told us just barely 2 hours ago. They have updated to say no, don't worry about that issue. We are still in collaborating with our Rare counterparts there. This issue is still ongoing. We'll give the country a position on what is going on here. Lero ba news digaze bachitweba utira to ba Zimbabwe kulia bali mwikete jeje ukumwika tabali kete tabakene lero kulia na bamulekako, and they have refused to hand him over to Zambian police deliberately. They've just said, oh, amangalo yenu mwiratuvikamo. That's the impression that we are getting. Because if you say refused, meaning it's failing to comply with a request of your neighbor. It's deliberately to say, oh, please don't involve us. For us, we only captured him to know whether he has the documentation to be here. And after checking, he has the documents. So please don't put us in your... That is the impression that seems to be created here with regards to that matter. So as far as the News Diggers report is concerned, JJ is a free man. In Harare. Apandira ndale nwali mbini na coffee nangula wine or palm wine. So that is the issue there. And now I was saying the Zimbabwean, news website there is reporting that one of the roads that is in honor of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda was renamed in Zimbabwe. Yesterday, that was a report that was updated on that website to say a road that is called Dr. Kenneth Kaunda Road was renamed Vari Fichinja at Babi Kapok Fidel Castro. Is there, if there is any truth to that issue, is there a problem? Is there a relationship problem between us? Because ever since ever since Dr. Nevas Mumba went to that country as an observer of the elections, and he gave a statement on that election there, it seems like there's been discomfort between us and Zimbabwe. Has there been any steps to try and repair the relationship there? Because you see, Zimbabwe is our close neighbor. We love them. We mean well, and we hope that those that are responsible for securing and repairing our relationship will move in quickly to try and see if we have any problems there. Because the tone that we saw in that video, Wakanabe Saba Mnangagwa talking to President Putin of Russia, for me, on my own, we know some people are training soldiers. We need you to help us. If you see that video, it's very alarming. It's actually scary to watch that one. Look it up and see the interview between Mnangagwa and Putin, where he was talking about Zambia. You'll be able to see well, chintu chako batinga waumfa kututuma or ngata wako sakutu waponya nerenda. Just go ahead and have a look at that one, that video. I think it's all over YouTube. It's in public domain. Go ahead and look it up and see whether I'm exaggerating here. But in a chat imponeshe pamsa wacha uti that 3 days in shadi wadi. After watching that particular video, now to hear uti that there is a road that has been renamed, the one which was given to us as a honor of our founding father, is disturbing, and I hope that there is no truth to that particular report by the ZimI, but it was reported by a Zimbabwean news website there. Uti that Dr. Kaunda's name was removed there in Zimbabwe and replaced by Fidel Castro. Would like those of you to follow that issue up and see whether it is true, or maybe let's find out from Zimbabwe if there is any truth to that. The Zimbabwean president was asking for Russia's military assistance against us because we brought AFRICOM just at their doorsteps. Yeah, I think that video was saying something like that last time. I don't know whether there is a problem with our relationship with Zim, but it really brings a sense of worry there to see what is going on, because you see, Zimbabwe is our very beautiful neighbor there. We love them. They are just jealous. Pantuchitrak didn't pass in their country. Brenda. But in Zambia, zona tatoa ba serious. In Zambia. Do you remember serious issues, Pano? Look at this. As far as I can tell, Zimbabwe is the one which has an issue. Zambia is good. However, Zimbabwe is not be giving Zambia sleepless nights over their own tantrums they are making. Early we are seeing this. How's your day going? Don't forget to click on the link. Let's register. Let's make some money. Like I said, Wednesday and Fridays, 1xBet gives 10 lucky winners using the promo code Fontini1x, 6,300 kwacha. They credit it into that account of 1xbet which you create. So ngawatinika pali link yala kutwala ku 1xbet, you enter your details, pali promo code wabika po Fontini1x. Just like that, wabika mona kandalama kali konse ka 20 ka 50 kazali wakabika mulia, so that your account is activated, and every Wednesday and Friday you could be a lucky winner of 6,300 kwacha, which you can withdraw and do as you please. Play more games, or maybe why celebrate our festive season. So don't forget to click that link. Let's make some money together as we continue discussing the issue ya bakana besa bashimchindi kwa ba JJ Banda. Actually, speaking of JJ Banda, as you all know, Parliament gave bakana besa JJ Banda 7 days in which to show up or lose its seat in Parliament. So one would have thought to say, you know, when I heard to say JJ has been found, has been captured, my first instinct was, I think he does not want to lose that seat there. Maybe he's trying to hand himself over to come and secure that seat. Because 7 days, it's actually been 2 days now. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm not mistaken, kusherefe 5, inshiku 5. Ninshiria seat bachita declare vacant, meaning kuya kuma elections ukuya sala intunguru shimbi. And as you all know, ukusale intunguru shimbi on a parliamentary level is a very expensive exercise. It's going to cost taxpayers money, millions of kwacha, in order for, you know, ECZ to print a ballot, to advertise a BCT, to do it's going to cost the poor Zambians a lot of money, you know. So we would have expected that Wakanabesa, you know, he's going to try and see how he can, you know, do that issue. But the minister in the pera idea statement, watire, ngana ikata chishinka jeje, they are valabika ponemba sela, pamirandu shimbi baba pela. You know, kwali bomulandu, wa polisi nga bali kuikata ulimu detention. Kwali bomulandu balanda nga wabutuka wafuma mulia. There is an offense which they call escaping lawful custody. Mulandu akakata ukubutuka echifungo nga bali abayiche bayichire chita report ukirati kwali abayiche ama teenager o bayikete abakwite mirandu ababutuke basha bali mbaneni kalata. Kwayi mulandu kubutuka mu chifungo mo bakusunga. It's what they call escaping lawful custody. Meaning, ukubutuka omo bakubika. Taufile wabutuka mulandu futi bakufuma mulia without any legal justification. So mulio mulandu mkwaina wali kakatwa utirati sure. Hawe sure kuticha vipanga nshinga chakutirati. Hawe baba bikira poishiremba sela na ngola bevla. So we would have expected to see how this matter is going to particularly unfold, but we are following this issue very closely. Natafu afemi chinkule mulandu wakutindu wachikuhutira yo echemweka kwa tembe ku Zimbabwe. Hawe sure kuli utoloto mulandu wate ba news diggers na bachita report utira yo uliacheje bakanabesa ndirutira na bamwikata kulia. Hawe tefyo chiri mulandu wate ate ba Zimbabwe kulia chishinka bali mwikete ali musangire jeje arere ntinga na pama flat kuma yadi ati ukoko kuma mwalishi ba maflat kombonita kwa ba maflat. Hawe sure nkuma yadi ati kwa bakankala ukwalere ntinga uko baretira no kutira bakanabesa baratira ati yo, as you all know, the JJ Banda is you know, is married to, is it 3 wives, you know, and according to the ministerial statement that we got from the minister, it seems like the wives used to find their way there. You know, he continued you know, enjoying the visitation by the wives who used to, according to the minister, frequent there to go and visit. The questions that arise is, how come nobody, no kind of security was able to just follow it up to say, Bushe, these wives, where are they going? How come these wives are going to one direction? You know, last time when we saw Bakanabesa Bakambwiri, you know, there was an issue where Bakambwiri left this country. And, you know, there was a ministerial again statement to say, Bamdala na wabutuka mchalo. Imbwiri abutuka. He had gone allegedly to Zimbabwe. It seems there is a safe haven there. What kind of border security do we have towards Zimbabwe there? Because it seems like it has become very easy for politicians that are running away from the law getting into Zimbabwe there. You know, it brings a question. What kind of security do we have? Kulia kuboda ya mupepi na Zimbabwe kulia. Because chiparire kwa tiyawe sure it's very easy for people to jump into Zimbabwe there. And why has Zimbabwe become suddenly safe for people to go and run there? Why not South Africa? Why not you know what I mean? We have a lot of neighbors. Is it 8 or 9? If my geography is correct. Wakamba tokatama neighbors yanga kuna Mzambi. Why has Zimbabwe become the most attractive one to run to? This is why we are saying maybe our relationship with Zimbabwe has been affected. This is why people are finding it as a safe haven to go there, because they know you can't go and fish them there until you work out your relations with Zimbabwe first. Do we have a problem with our relationship there? Maybe these are the questions only the authorities can answer. But it's very concerning and worrying. You know, ukukwesana is not a problem. Meaning people that are close to each other who differ in one way or the other. But it's about what you do to repair that misunderstanding. You see? So nacheba natimichi nkulomulando wakutindi wa mutendi wa chikuku with regards to what is transpiring peri ashiriaba jeje. Na bakana besa banankani ababa bakana besa bantwani Zulu. Somebody commented here saying that he could be there. A former advisor to the Ntwani kan. It could be there. But why has Zimbabwe suddenly become a very safe place for people running away from the law to hide there? It means that there could be a problem with our relationship with our neighbors there. We need to just sit down and see how can we fix this? What can we do? You know, I think it's very important. We lose nothing as a Christian nation to try and see how we can, you know, repair whatever needs to be repaired, if there is at all anything that needs to be repaired. So this is what is transpiring. Kwiri ashia 2 million yaba JJ. As you know, we've been looking. Mwalishi wa fena mwana fena nsara for ile monika payments oti that. Iyo 2 million nga mwati mumpele. Na ama video mutambanishi mwale kwa kutamba. Inshita ya kulanda ni nunga ifumia. Nkafumia kuisa na 2 million. Excuse me. Njise pano pa Facebook mule ntuka ni wata na 2 million. Excuse me. 2 million mwitumba. Yo fontini wapo mona. Yo you do. Na 2 million ni nkwata. Excuse me. Ninsarafe imrembo na pano. Ninsarafe imrembo na pano imu. So that is exactly, I thought, Michunkle, what's been transpiring with regards to the 2 million Yabakane Vesava JJ. We are being informed that our sure Zimbabwe Naba can Ninathia Pabutatutu. Who is surrender JJ? Please don't involve us in your, you know, that is the impression that is being created, especially when you look at the report that has been given by news diggers. Oh, JJ Bali Muikete. They have let go of him there to say, oh, yeah, free man. Wekera kulia kumayadi ule sonke. News diggers bali atalando uti atubakana besaba minister spoke too early. He celebrated too early. That's what they are telling us. You know, I just wanted your views on that matter. Do you think the minister celebrated the arrest too quickly. Nangula shani. Because pa Zimbabwe pepe it doesn't take 2 days to bring a suspect from Zimbabwe. By now he should be in the country. Meaning there's something there. There's something wrong there. How long does it take to bring a suspect from Zimbabwe? Palukolo pa Zimbabwe. Palukolo up. Especially suspect of that magnitude with such kind of serious offenses. Ninde kete tumurete munani kane muiri bala. Mundala ma minutes fema hours fie 1 hour 2 hours is in custody, is in your hands. But why is it taking too long? What papers are they working on there? You see? There seems to be an issue there. Our relations with Zimbabwe are at an all-time low because of the AFRICOM. And I don't see things changing because Ntwani Kane is a capitalist. Mnangagwa is coming. Anyway, those I am a views yama. Forgive me if I don't read the entire Ntwani Kane because I don't want to sound like mwalishi wanifenga nifetu aranda kumfuate uyu wali mweka wachipani chili chimbi uyu wali mweka wachinu echi abantu baratubika mufipani ifingisa but ofeta batubika mufye madiru ya ndarama bunda wakutuposa mchipani uyu wakuchipani chau uyu wamuli ichi but mundarama mwena tamulefu okulatubika mu mundarama. Why do you want to put us in politics, but you don't want to put us in deals to make money? Excuse me. But the Ministry of Home Affairs needs to pull up their socks. Security in Zambia is poor. Yeah, you know, when you look at the number of suspects that have successfully managed to enter Zimbabwe from Zambia, okubutuka obuteko okubutuka ba polisi kuno okubutuka emirandu bayingira mu Zimbabwe, it means there is a problem there at the entry there. It means that our patrol, our immigration there, our enforcement there at the Zimbabwe are the ones that are supposed to secure people coming from this end going into Zimbabwe. There is a problem there. Why is it so easy for people to jump into Zimbabwe? It's in public domain. There were allegations. If at all he did run away, Zimbabwe, it's in public domain. How was it possible that he could get in there? Now JJ is also there. Why? What is going on there? It's a matter of putting your house in order, and we need to start learning from these errors. You cannot start find it very easy to just jump into your neighbor. Why is your neighbor accommodating these people there? The people that you need to face the role, your neighbor is keeping them there. What is going on there? How is the relationship there? Umuntu bikarana wa palukolo apa. Ulefu ayo muntu anatushupale tubibile tintu. Bane bana bikarana bana bamsungali mungando. What does it say about your relationship? It means you need to sit down. What is going on? Where are we going wrong here? You see? It's a very concerning matter. And would have expected those that are into international diplomatic in Twankani to, try and resolve these matters. So I don't know how true it is about that Zim website, that news, which is telling us that Zimbabwe never formation never kaunda, never change na babikapo fideo. If that is true, then indeed we have a crisis there. We have a crisis there. I hope that is not the case. But who told you that JJ is there in Zimbabwe? The minister told us, sir. Don't you, Tamumfa News? The minister's statement was very clear. Till JJ was captured in Zimbabwe. Were you not listening? Maybe you should have, spoken in your mother tongue, in your language. But it's in public domain. Don't ask things when you are not clear. Go and check first that information before you bring here. Who told you? What about you? Who told you to ask me this question? Answer me. Who told you to ask me this? Pierre Banda had a good relationship with him. Whoever misled the minister needs to be fired. Okay, gentlemen, as far as this issue is concerned. Otherwise, this is what is going on. As of now, of course, this particular news may be subject to change between now and whatever time. It's possible that maybe they could manage to hand him over. But as of now, we are being told by news diggers that Zimbabwe na wakana kumulekera ko JJ. You see? And the police have informed the country that, oh no, we are still in collaboration, we are still working out logistics with our Zimbabwean counterparts. Our police na wakana filiatri kuliana wakana kumichita release. Our police kuno barelanda. We are still in discussion. This issue is still ongoing. We will update the country. In due course, we are still in collaborating, discussions with our Zimbabwean counterparts. That's what they've told us. So we are waiting to see the conclusion of that particular discussion. If JJ will be in the country. If he's not in the country, he will be tempted to believe the news diggers report there. That is the issue. So if you're not Lumendo, don't forget Wednesday and Fridays is network ya Zambia nayo. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, click on the link. Let's make some money together. 6,300 kwacha for Wednesday and Fridays could be yours. Register in advance. Register and indeed you could be among the 10 lucky people to get the 6,300 kwacha. Remember, there is no betting platform that gives out money for free on Wednesdays and Fridays. You could be one of the lucky winners to get that money, and you could do whatever you want with that money. So otherwise in Atila, I'll be looking to see the people that are registering. Let me go back to see the people that are making those registrations. And indeed, I'm looking at your comments to see between us and Zimbabwe and Angola Shani. I need your serious ruling as of now. Until next time, please click on the link. Let's register. Let's make some money. Wednesday and Friday. Remember, Wednesday and Friday. Click on the link. It will take you to registration. Click on registration. Enter promo code Fontini1X. And just like that, wabika monaka likonse 10 kwacha 50 zale or whatever you have, put in there, and you just like that, you stand a chance of being among the, you could be among the lucky winners of 6,300 kwacha.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.